Well, hello peeps. Gaza is slightly wrecked, and this here is the River Ellen, and I am mumbling. And when I used to come here with my dad, this is a place called Dolvashlin Bridge. Up over that direction, all the salmon used to go up that one area, and there's a thing there that goes under the road. And I remember clearly me and my dad looking there one day when we were waiting for David Llewellyn, my dad's brother, to we were in the morning or later, I forget now. There was like 4 or 5 salmon just in the current, waiting to go over that way, under the road, through this place. And my dad used to tell me years back how he nearly got had by the bailiffs. He apparently hooked one and ended up legging it across the field. And, well, you know the rest. That's what country folk did back then. They didn't piss about. Now, on my left here, there's a bit of a, well, I'm not quite sure what you call it, a folk thing or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But basically, I've been out on Raider Carnival, and I'm shit-faced. I can't say any more than that. I'm actually not too bad. Thanks for the car. So I was walking home, and a nice couple just shouted me over out of randomly and said, "We watch your channel," which was really nice. And the guy bought a 135 fast track. What a nice chap, and his missus. So thank you to yourselves for saying hello. I always like talking to people, and I've had that quite a lot today. Quite a few people saying, "Oh, I watch your stuff." It's really nice, and generally really nice. And I think I forget, lots of people think the same. And like I said, I don't want to talk too loud because these people are on the other side of the hedge. But yeah, I am a bit twisted. I'm not going to lie. Maybe you can hear that. Somebody's getting a rollicking. So I've had a cracking night with Lumper again and Chris, and I saw Carl Addy. It's really nice to see my old friends, got to say. I forget, sometimes as a farmer, you just get stuck in your own thing at home. And I can't explain it to people. If you look behind me now, I'll show you. I have no idea what's going on there, but it was nowhere near as wild as where I come from. So it's really nice to talk to old friends like you used to. And sometimes you just get disconnected from them. For whatever happened, no fault of your own or no fault of their own. And then when you reconnect with them, it's really nice. It is genuinely very nice. And as you've seen, I am babbling, but I've genuinely enjoyed today. Lumper, Chris Price. Oh, I can't remember that lad's name who was with Chris. Remember when I got wrecked last time? It was the same bunch. And really enjoy the company. Alan, Charlie Pugh. Charlie Pugh was there this time. Genuinely nice to see him again and talk about old times. If you're a young person, you don't realise this at the moment. When you get to a certain age, you realise most of your good fun is had before that age. So you sort of talk about that, like my tales I tell you. You sort of talk about that a lot, and I do. I am guilty of talking about fun like a lot. So I'd say to young people, you may hate your job, but you will meet a lot of friends, and you will have some stupid outcomes over this. You might meet somebody you don't like, and they will say, do you fancy come to this rave or whatever? And that's what I had when I was younger. Some of the funnest times in my life. We used to go to various areas when I was younger. Oh my God, it's brilliant. 1990s, I gotta say, you people don't know what you're missing. It was so much fun. And I never took drugs. People might think I did because I was so wild, but I never did. It was all the alcohol. So I think some people think I did, but I didn't. It was really good fun. And I was out with some lads today and their missus, I won't mention their names. It was just good fun. And we reminisce about times as they go by. And you younger people will do the same. You have to remember, work isn't about just making money, it's meeting people that you might become friends with. And most of the people that I've become good friends with in my life, basically I would never have met them other than work. And I think that's the thing university doesn't say. University doesn't tell you when you go to some job that you think is a dead-end crappy job, you might meet your best friend. And for the rest of your life, you might be really close to that person. And it's all textbook stuff these days. They don't talk about the actual thing that happens. People just click sometimes. You just meet people who you just get on with. It's as simple as that. You maybe have some person who you think, what a wanker. But after you talk to them for 5 minutes, you just instantly get on with them. And that's the thing that's missing in society, I think. Because when I grew up, you just talk to everybody. There was none of this thing, oh, does he support this, does he support that? It wasn't like that at all. And for instance, I could go over and I talk to somebody and I think, oh, a nice chap or a nice girl. But now, it's does he support this, does he support that? He's automatically a bad person. What a sad thing to do. So there we are. The Gaza's wrecked. Yabbering again. On the way home. Had a cracking time, my friends. And going back home to see my missus now, who is doing really well. Fair play to her. And thank you for watching. And also thank you for saying hello. Because I really appreciate it. Because sometimes you think, is it worth it? But when somebody says hello, it is. So, all the best, guys.